Yeah, it was a good win. Nice to get 3 points on the board, and we feel as though it's been coming the last few games. And I felt like we started the conference season pretty slow, early days. Our performances were kind of wishy-washy, and everything wasn't quite clicking. And then I don't know. I feel like the butt kicking down at USD kind of prompted us into gear, and since then we've been playing pretty good. And the performances have been good, and finally, I would say the result definitely on Friday reflected the way that we played. And it was great to see that at this time of the season, hopefully we're in a position now where we can make a good run in. But team played some good stuff. We scored 3 goals on Bronson. That was awesome against a very good team that were vying for second in the league. And we're hoping to kick on this week. We've got 2 really tough ones to close the regular season at St. Thomas on Thursday, and then coming back here and just the small challenge of Denver, who are unbeaten in the league right now. But again, with the confidence the team's playing with and some of the soccer we're playing, we feel as though we've got a good shot in the run in the next couple of games.
Has it been anybody emerging here late that has kind of provided a spark? What are you seeing?
Yeah, I think across the board, I would say that some of the more unsung heroes, I think Bryn Belcher's really stepped up, and a couple of assists, some really dangerous attacking play. What really was evident on Sunday, on Thursday, we get the days of the week mixed up at this time of the year. Friday we played, not even Thursday. What's really evident is all 3 of our forwards scored, and that was something that was really nice. Is all of a sudden we were producing up top, and I think that Milan Cordone in particular, she had an absolute banger of a goal, and she's been due. She's played a lot of minutes as a freshman, but certainly some of them were freshman minutes. And I think that the game against the Bison was the first time that she didn't play like a freshman. She played like an upperclassman, and she did the same again on Friday, and she had a great goal. And I think that Milan's a special player that she puts a lot of weight on her shoulders, and we've started to put some more of that weight on her shoulders because she is special, and it was a special goal she scored, and we're hoping that's going to be a catalyst for her for the rest of the season. And obviously Amy and Rapadusky up top have been a handful all year, and I think they're both on 5 goals. So, I think there needs to be a mini challenge on who's going to score the most this year at this point.
What's separated Denver from the pack?
I would say probably they're the most talented. I think that they're very veteran, though, too. That's something that we noticed in the Summit League this year is there's a lot of teams that are extremely veteran at the top of the conference. I think generally speaking, the RPI, the conference within the 32 leagues were generally around mid-20s. We're at 12 this year, just to show how strong the league is. It's the strongest by far it's ever been by over 10 spots. And I think that's because there's so many veteran teams, and Denver's a big part of that. I think it's very hard for teams at the mid-major level to go on the road and beat a Power 5 team, and Denver have done that this year. So they're a very good team, but they're also a team that we feel as though we can compete with.
Because it's the end of the regular season, just kind of have that carrot dangling just to make the tournament, because I think anybody that gets in has a chance, basically, the way it's kind of sitting this year. So there is that carrot kind of imploring everybody on, despite your good play here in recent games. There is a little extra motivator moving forward, isn't there?
I think there is. The biggest thing that we wanted to see after the South Dakota game was to play the way we know that we can. And let's turn up and perform to the best of our abilities regardless of the results. And I'd say the last 3 games we have, we played really well against SDSU, and on the day they were a better team. They had a 40-mile-an-hour wind that helped them to beat us. The NDSU game, we were so unlucky not to win that game. We had a perfectly good goal called back for offside, had 2 or 3 other chances, and we really felt as though we should have got 3 points in Fargo and then 3 points the other day. So we've been focusing more on, can we continue to play well? And if we do, the results are going to come and the points are going to add up.
If you just talk a little bit about senior day ahead and, the seniors as far as what lasting impression they've made on your program.
Yeah, and I think that, Maddie, I think we all know Maddie and the impact she's made. She's going to leave here with breaking a lot of records and breaking records of some exceptional goalkeepers who have been here in the past. So, the legacy she's leaving, there's big gloves to fill in that position for sure. And then, Alison Rapadusky, just seeing her growth over the 4 years into a position where she's kind of a marquee impact player for us, scoring goals, assists, and she's driving the team too, just with her energy and her tenacity and her aggressiveness. And that's been cool to see her grow from that perspective. And, you know, Katie Alto, you know, every coach wants a Katie Alto on the team. She turns up, gives 110% every game, even if playing time's limited. She's cheering on her teammates on the bench. She's a very mature person. She's very good at being a mentor to our underclassmen. And the three of them have been absolutely fantastic first class for us in this program.